Hey there, welcome to Cardinal Craze. I'm your host, Alucard. Today on the show, we have Victoine Brown. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
How's everything been going since quarantine? I know it's been chaotic. What have you been up to?
Well, I just been, working out, watching TV, playing video game. Pretty much the same thing.
Okay, so you've just been relaxing at home, just trying
Yeah.
to, just find something to do. So
Yeah.
what kind of video games do you like to play?
Usually I be playing, 2K, well, NBA 2K, Madden, Call of Duty, all around. I play all types of games. It don't really matter to me.
Well, something that we do on the show is we try to appease the console gods. I know it's kind of early in the show, but well, are you a PlayStation player or Xbox?
Xbox.
Xbox player. Oh goodness. Oh, this is awkward.
Yeah.
No worries. We've had a couple of Xbox players come on the show. No, not trying to diss Xbox or nothing. I'm just saying, PlayStation player, but whatever. All right. So you like playing Madden. What team do you like playing on Madden?
Well, it all depends on who my opponent picks, because I don't really have a specific team that I go to.
Oh, okay. So there's no specific team. You just like
Yeah.
to kind of change it up every once in a while. That's good.
Yeah.
So you don't want to play with Lamar Jackson or anything like that?
I mean, I play with him. He's very. I'll tell you one thing. He's very OP, but I'll play. It depends on my opponent. Like it depends on if their defense is very good or not. Because I try to work around like what their team is good at and stuff like that. So.
Well, I'm glad that you have a lot of fun playing Madden, and you said you play Call of Duty as well.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite map on Call of Duty?
I forgot what the map called. I think it's called. It's that small, very small map. I know it's very small. It's like super small, and people get hit like 100 kills within like 15 minutes. I forgot the map, but there's a whole bunch of like cargos and stuff. I don't know. It's something like cargo something. Yeah.
So do you play any Warzone?
I played not a lot because like I don't have reliable teammates. I'm one of them guys that's like a one man army. So but when I do play by myself, I always get double teamed or something. So I just kind of stay away from them. So.
That's understandable. I
Yeah.
personally play Battlefield, so honestly, I understand your pain when you try and team up. It's honestly a pain.
Yeah.
You might as well just go solo the whole time.
Yeah.
So one of the things that a lot of card fans have been noticing is that you have been advocating for the cards to other recruits, trying to pull them into the program. What's it been like trying to recruit these kids?
Well, it's been going well. Like you got some guys that like they like, oh yeah, I love Louisville. Yeah, I'm coming. And then you got the guys that be like, I want to wait till I visit and stuff. So everyone been all over over the place, but I mean it's been going pretty good lately.
That's just the world of recruiting. People's opinions change every day.
Yep.
So one of the things that I want to talk about was, what is your favorite artist? Yeah, like music artist.
My favorite artist would probably have to be Lil Baby.
What's your favorite song by Lil Baby?
All In.
All In. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, who would you say is your second top favorite artist?
Meek Mill.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Meek Mill. All right. Have you listened to any Jack Harlow?
Who?
Jack Harlow out of Louisville.
No, sir, I haven't.
But I will definitely send you some of Jack Harlow so you can listen to him.
Gotcha.
All right. Some of the fans may not be familiar with where you're from. Could you tell the fans where you grew up in?
Well, I originally came from Freeport, New York. It's in Long Island. It's about like 15 minutes away from New York City. And then after my sophomore year at that high school, I came down to Grayson, Georgia. The second semester of my sophomore year. So that's where I'm at now, Grayson, Georgia.
Now, do you miss being back up in New York? Well, near Long Island.
Yeah, kind of. I kind of miss most of my friends that I grew up with and stuff like that. But I kind of like it down here a little bit more than up there because it's so crowded and stuff. So, but I mean, I love both places though. So.
Well, I will say, if you come to Louisville, you're kind of like right in the middle, so you don't have to be all the way in Georgia. You can just be kind of part way if you still got family. Do you have family back up in New York?
Yeah, pretty much my whole family lives up there. The only people that live down here is my mom, my stepdad, and my sister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So now you said you had a sister. How many siblings do you have?
I have 3 sisters.
3 sisters. Are you the oldest or are you the youngest?
Oldest.
You're the oldest, so you got to take on that big brother responsibility.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm very sorry for you.
Yeah.
I can imagine that can get tiring at times.
Yeah.
No one to play Madden with. All right. So there is a very important question I wanted to ask,
Okay.
and I want you to try and be as honest as you can.
Okay.
Do you think Carol Baskin killed her husband?
Well, you see, I ain't watched the show, but
You haven't?
I
Oh.
nah. I mean, I watched the trailer. I watched the trailer real quick, and like, to me, it seemed like she did. Like, I didn't really completely understand it because like I said, I ain't watched the show.
Yeah.
But what everyone else is telling me that she did. So
So basically, it's a bunch of crazy white people with tigers, and the show is basically that.
seems
Uh,
interesting. I'll check it out. I'll check it out one of these days when I finish the show I'm watching now.
what show are you watching right now?
Oh, the Blacklist. Yeah,
The
Blacklist.
Blacklist. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah, I've seen advertisements for the Blacklist. What other
yeah.
show? What would you say is your second favorite show on Netflix?
Second favorite.
Hmm.
What would be my second favorite? Because I mean, I watch a lot of the shows.
Yeah, it's all right. You can pick an oldie. You can pick a brand new one. I mean,
uh
it doesn't matter. It could be honestly, you could pick Avatar: The Last Airbender. You know.
oh, second one, I'd probably say Outer Banks. Yeah,
Oh.
Outer Banks. Kind of like that one. Okay.
So you were telling us about your second favorite show,
Outer Banks.
Outer Banks. Okay. So
Yeah,
you like more of the thriller kind of edgier kind of
yeah,
show. Okay.
yeah.
All right. So outside of that, how's training been going?
Training been going not even good. I'll say great. I feel like it's just like I've been taking the time to actually improve my technique more. Like everyone says, I got great technique now, but I feel like I don't because there's certain things that I lack of. But like I feel like by the time like the season come back, I'm gonna be just better than everyone. I'll say.
Well, I'm glad that your training is going well and that your technique is becoming almost flawless.
Yeah,
Now, which coach was recruiting you the hardest that made you want to push for that commitment?
I'll say Coach Ivy. Coach
Coach
Ivy.
Ivy, Coach Mark.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about Coach Ivy. The fans are not as familiar with his
Mhm.
personality. Is there anything that he does that's unique or quirky that you can say
Um.
specifically that makes him like stands him out as a character?
The type of person Coach Ivy, like he's just a funny guy. Like with him, I feel like with me and him, he always makes me, my mom, my stepdad, he always makes us all laugh. He knows definitely how to like talk to people because there's some coaches that you have that weird vibe with, and then like they just so strict and like I don't know if I want to be coached by this guy, but Coach Ivy, he definitely don't even have that personality. Like you get like he knows when to be serious and he knows when to be funny. He just know how to like adjust to the surroundings. I could say.
Now, well, that's great to hear that he can be funny and serious, but he knows when to turn it off and turn it on.
Yeah.
So, did you see any of the Louisville games from this past season?
Well, I ain't see him in person, but like
Oh yeah, like or it could be on
oh,
TV.
oh yeah. Yeah, around when I was starting to consider what school I wanted to go to, I started watching all the teams I was considering, and I watched Louisville versus who was it? Boston College? Yeah, Louisville versus Boston College, and then like I watched like a few games. I know it was Louisville versus Boston College, then Louisville versus Clemson, then I watched a few games from like when Lamar Jackson was there, and then yeah.
So when you initially committed to Louisville, what was the outcry from your family? Were they for the commitment, or were they all wanting you to go in a different direction?
Well, with my family, they was like, honestly, it's your decision. Despite what school you go to, we'll still support you and stuff like that. But they just said, just make sure that's the school you want to go to. That's the school that has the major you want to major in. Stuff like that. So,
Well, that's good that they've been supportive and they wanted it to be your ultimate decision. Now, who's committed to Louisville would you say you're very good friends with?
honestly, I'll say I'm very good friends with all of them. Honestly, because like we all talk a lot. We all like it's as if we just always knew each other. Like we're building a super good relationship. So when we get to school, it's just going to be 2 times better than it is now. And we ain't even meet in person yet, so that's the best thing about it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Have you been playing with any of them on Madden?
Actually, I haven't because they're all PlayStation players. So
Yeah, I know that. I was gonna say I talked to Zen a while back before he committed, and he said he was PlayStation. So I guess
yeah.
that kind of does. I mean, you know, honestly, you kind of got to get a PlayStation at some point. I'm just saying. So what degree do you want to go after when you get to college?
I want to, well, something in nursing. I don't know what exactly. I always change it. I'll be like, oh, I want to, like, not even nursing. Like, I always want to do something medical. Like, I'll say I want to go nurse practitioner, and I want to do sports medicine, or like what else? Sports medicine, or something in the medical field. I'm not totally sure yet. I'm probably gonna figure out by the time I get there and stuff to see what options I have. But it's definitely in the medical field. I know that.
Well, that's good that you want to go for a medical degree and you know what you want to go after. Now, there's a couple people who may be committing soon. Is there anyone specific you might kind of want to give a shout out to who might be dropping at Louisville? And if not, you can just make that. I mean, you can just tell me. It's fine. You know, I can figure that out.
Well, you see, I gotta check my phone real quick, see the messages, because I just texted a few of them just now.
Oh, you did? Nice.
Well, just know we got a few guys that's playing the flip. I tell you that I can't really say who because they don't want to be out there really. But we got about like 3 guys that want to flip right now. 2 of them is flipping real soon. Like just expect it really, really soon. I can't give you a when exactly. I just know it's gonna be from this week to say about like maybe 4 or 5 weeks.
Okay.
And then we got a few guys that's like really feeling this, like
Well, that's amazing news, honestly. I mean, just the fact that, you know, you're giving us this little insight that 3 guys might be flipping within the next month. I mean, that's quite amazing. That's groundbreaking news. You know, we're going to have a lot of fans out there who are going to be really looking in depth, trying to figure out who it is, who's going to flip.
Yeah, I kind of expect a few messages soon. They're going to be message who's going to be the person flipping. Can't say it. I can't say it.
Well, I'm really happy that you were able to give us kind of that little insight and a little bit of information about you know, some of these flips coming around, some of these guys going to commit soon, because let me tell you, the fan base is really going to appreciate that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I definitely know that one. Huh?
Oh, I was just going to say, is there anything specific that you would want the fans to know about you?
Just know they gonna love me. Just know that, because as you can see, I'm already going so hard that I'm only a junior. Well, about to be a senior, but I'm only a senior in high school. So I mean, that's just the type of person I am. Like when I'm going somewhere and I know I want to go there, I go like 100% all the time. So.
No, we're glad that you're going 100. I mean, you're going 110%. You know, from the fans' perspective. Do you feel that there is going to be a football season this year?
Actually, I think there is, because I just heard like yesterday, one of the coaches told me that Alabama, they're starting up their football season June 20 something. It's official and all. So I'm like, whoa. And then Georgia, they said their plan is to start it up around like July, July. It's like somewhere in mid-July. They said that's the plan. Hopefully, they're not 100% sure. They're like 90% sure. They said so. They said the plan is to get open by like mid-July. So I think there is.
Do you think there will be some type of restriction in place for how many seats each fan can be in? Like a family group sit in one, you know, a section, and then you'll have to have a divider in between the other group. You think that's going to happen?
I think probably they're more likely going to do that. Like I feel like this season it's going to be a football season, but like it ain't going to be as crowded because it's like more likely people's going to just watch it on TV, because you know there's still people out there that's still taking the COVID-19 things like super serious, even though they're like easing down the restrictions lately. But there are definitely people out there that's still taking it super serious. So I feel like they're definitely going to do that.
Well, you know, all of us really do hope that football does happen, gives us something to do during the fall, as opposed to just staring at each other and wondering what's happening. Now, do you have plans on enrolling early?
I see. I had plans to do that, but when I transferred down here, I couldn't because at my old school, like
Mhm.
the credits are way different up there than down here. Like down here, there's more credits. So, but I was taking more classes up there, but I wasn't taking the exact classes that they take down here.
Hmm.
Like it just didn't go together. So right now, I had to like this summer, I had to take summer school so I could catch up because when I came down here, I was behind because like up there, let's say chemistry, I had to take chemistry this year.
Yeah.
So chemistry up there, they take chemistry their junior year. Down here, they take it their sophomore year. So right now, I'm like in two subjects I'm behind. So I had to take two classes this summer so
Yeah.
I could catch up with them. And then what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to take online class so I don't have to like, so I could just kind of get everything out the way.
Mhm.
But my guidance counselor, she was like, she's not 100% sure I can enroll early. So I was like, all right.
Well, I mean, even if you can't, the Cards fans will still be anxious to see you in around fall or summer. And
Yeah,
honestly, I mean, based on your tape and based on what you've been putting out, I mean, honestly, I'm excited to see you play. I mean, you're strong,
yeah,
you're fast, you're exactly what the Louisville defense needs. Now,
yes.
how did Mark Ivy essentially approach you and tell you? Did he just tell you that you fit the system that Louisville has, or did he tell you that he wanted to, train? He felt that you had the potential to be one of the greatest players at Louisville.
Basically, what Coach Ivy said, it was kind of a mix of both. Like he was like, you know what? He was like, basically that, like the defense, because the defense they run now, like at Louisville,
Hmm.
is the same exact defense we run here at Grayson. So I already fit in the defense. And then he was like, once I just gain a little bit more weight and I get a little bit more stronger, and like, cause I'm still not done growing. Like I think I'm like 6'4.5" now. So
What are you? What are you currently weighing in at?
uh I probably 230, 235 probably. I'm not so sure. I haven't went on the scale yet, but I know that I definitely grew.
What's your
Uh,
what's your goal weight? Is it around the 280 mark, 270?
um honestly, I don't like. They said that they want me to be around like they don't want me to be too heavy. Like they want me to be around like the 250, 240 mark, so I can still be fast. Cause
Hmm.
they was like they don't want me to gain too much weight, so I lose all my speed. They was like they want me to still be fast, so I'm like all right. So they said like around 250, 240. That's where they want me at.
So that's good that they want you to be in that kind of weight area. All right, well, Victoine, we really appreciate you coming out on Cardinal Craze today and telling us what's been going on. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you and your family are doing. And we hope to have you back out here on Cardinal Craze again. But for the most part, we hope to see you soon and go Cards.
Yeah, go Cards. Thank you.